This is Demon number 5. I have another episode of 13 of Kashimashi Girl Meets Girl. So the end of the series was, let's say, beautiful. Very beautiful. I mean, it was Christmas time, and it was Christmas time in the series. And then also Hazumu, Tomari, and Asuna decided to dump Hazumu. Hazumu was the character that she wanted to be with, or Hazumu wanted to be with Asuna, but Asuna is like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I need to figure out walking on my own 2 feet. So she did. She started walking on her own 2 feet, and she wanted to be alone for a couple of years alone, I want to say, because she needs to find her romantic side of the series. So with Hazumu and Tomari are the only two people that are there. So Tomari had to. Sorry, I'm currently reading something right now. I'm reading the episode of it now. So, anyways, the episode that had to do with Hazumu and Tomari, and then Asuna was last week's episode. So this week's was Hazumu and Tomari. Like, Tomari decided to go up to the mountains, Hazumu decided to go up to the mountains and decide to wait for Tomari to be there. So when Tomari got up there, and they already had this thing planned out and everything with the characters, with Hazumu and Tomari, and then so Asuna that was there, it was sweet. It was beautiful. And then they also had wedding dresses there as well, picked out. I want to say it wasn't actually a wedding dress per se, but characters that are in their wedding dresses, which are very beautiful, by the way. Epically beautiful, I mean that shit. If I was a girl, I would have picked one of them. But hey, it is a very nice series. And then also the father, who was a creepo the entire series of it, from the beginning to barely even the end. I want to say like 3 episodes into it. He was kind of a creepo in this one, but just slightly a creepo. But not like a lot of people like, oh, I'm going to mess with my daughter and try to, trying to mess with her in a way that she kind of didn't really like. But anyways, it kind of stepped back a little bit for being a creepo to being an actual father who cared about her daughter in the way that Hazumu deserves to have that person. He said in the beginning, I quote this because this is what he actually said. He said that, is it weird for being a boy to a girl? And he's like, and Hazumu's like, no, because everybody treats me the same. And with that, it was just like everything kind of came into place for Hazumu and Asuna, and also her name Hazumu Tomari. Sorry, yes, Tomari. So Hazumu and Tomari, they went up to the mountains. Of course, you guys have probably seen a couple of images I've posted up with her, like getting up there and getting dressed, or I mean, not getting dressed, but able to being with the person that she loves. Tomari being loved by Hazumu. And it was a very cute and very romantic series that was tough for being a character that was with Tomari and Hazumu, and then also, God damn it, Suna. There we go. Sorry again. So Suna, Tomari, and Hazumu, they were like, okay, why don't we just go up to the mountains and have a secret wedding for Tomari and Hazumu. So which they did. They went up to the mountains. They were like, so Tomari, tell me how you feel about me. That's what Hazumu said. And then so Hazumu was waiting for was waiting for Tomari to decide on saying that, hey, I love you. And so they were like, okay, cool. So they got engaged, which was very funny to me because sadly we didn't see a ring on that finger. But anyways, and then also the aliens, the aliens. This was all the way around, just kind of moving the pieces around a little bit, like chessboards and stuff like that. Asuna picked up on one of the aliens. And also the teacher felt, whatever her name is, whatever the alien's name was, I don't even remember the alien's name. Anyways, so she fell out of a 4-story building outside of the school. Like, seriously, like, dude, you are, like, a mental woman. Like, you're just not all the way there. She's about to turn 36. Which was, like, okay. Like, okay, good for you. Like, awesome. Shit happens. Whatever. But anyways, it was a really good series, and it was a cute series. The ending was rocky. Not Rocky Balboa, but rocky as in just, like, up and down and rocky. But I liked it. It was cute. It was funny. This is Demon Lord saying, peace. This is Demon. Peace out. Enjoy your days.